Picture a factory floor in the mid-90s, bustling but tense. A manager at Nissan's Tennessee plant stares at inventory spreadsheets, frustrated. Despite good sales, profits waver and the future feels uncertain. But then a surprising revelation flips everything. It's not sales or profit that predict victory, it's how fast they turn their inventory. This shifts the game entirely, and soon, global manufacturers race to master a hidden powerhouse metric. Financials rule boardrooms, but Schonberger calls out their limits. What if sales and profits are just smoke, hiding the real fire beneath? At Nissan's Smyrna plant, profits were volatile, yet the plant's inventory kept flying off shelves, pushing operational excellence. Schonberger highlights this paradox. Despite financial swings, Nissan's nimble inventory moves signaled underlying strength. The takeaway: traditional financial reporting misses crucial clues about a company's health. Think of inventory turnover like a heartbeat. It tells you how alive your manufacturing really is. A slow turnover means inventory piles up, cash starves, and potential goes limp. Rapid turnover pumps life and agility throughout the system. Schonberger's research reveals inventory turnover correlates better with industrial success than fluctuating profit margins. Beyond numbers and stockpiles, customer satisfaction ties it all together, like the software syncing hardware. Plants with higher turnover that also listen fiercely to customers create dynasties, not just flash-in-the-pan profits. Satisfaction drives repeat business, feedback loops, and relentless improvement, ensuring survival deep into competitive futures. Schonberger didn't just watch change, he orchestrated it. Just-in-time, JIT, wasn't a buzzword but a manufacturing renaissance, and it hinges on ruthless precision and trust. Toyota's legendary plant in Japan operated with near-zero inventory buffers. Parts arrived exactly when needed. This radical approach slashed storage costs and exposed inefficiencies instantly. Schonberger shows how this strategy forced a cultural shift. Frontline workers empowered to fix problems before assembly lines halted. Imagine JIT like a symphony, where every musician waits for exact beats. A single instrument out of time derails the masterpiece. Similarly, just-in-time manufacturing demands every supplier and worker perfectly synced. This forces remarkable communication and data-driven coordination across the entire supply chain. The payoff: companies adopting JIT didn't just trim fat, they lit a wildfire of competitive advantage. Responsiveness accelerated, costs dropped, and product quality soared. Schonberger's decade-spanning data proves firms deploying JIT principles leapfrogged rivals stuck in traditional inventory mindsets. Financial reports lag behind reality. Schonberger champions new metrics that predict long-term survival, because what gets measured gets mastered. Schonberger gathered self-scored data from over 100 pioneering factories across 9 countries. He found 2 non-financial indicators stood out: inventory turnover and customer satisfaction. These metrics outperformed traditional financials for predicting industrial ascendancy. The surprising insight: what you track internally shapes your destiny more than outside numbers. Forget top-down audits that miss ground realities. These firms scored themselves on 16 customer-focused principles, covering everything from employee empowerment to data transparency. This self-reflection created deep organizational learning, unlike rigid external checks. It's like looking in a mirror instead of a blurry window. Armed with this fresh benchmark data, Schonberger lays down an agenda for manufacturers aiming to dominate the next decade. Companies embracing these principles create resilience, adaptability, and fierce competitiveness. The book turns old myths upside down. Financials follow competence, not the other way round. Remember that Nissan plant at the start? Its secret wasn't shrouded in profits, but in how swiftly inventory moved and how deeply customers were served. Schonberger flips the script: track the rhythms of inventory and satisfaction, and you forecast real, lasting success. So next time you feel stuck in numbers, pause, ask what's really flowing. Try this: map your own workflow's heartbeat, and see what it tells you about your strength. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.